Ahoy and welcome aboard.
We
The
can't go
funnies
back
are
to
still
normal.
no, we can't. The funnies are still inside me. Welcome everyone to Christmas Saving Show. I'm your Laffy Taffy Distracty Dungeon Master, and with me is our charismatic cast and crew. Sign off and say hi, everyone.
Hello, I love
Hello,
Laffy Taffy.
hello.
Do you want to hear the best joke I ever heard off of a Laffy Taffy?
Oh no!
Yeah.
How does a dinosaur get out of a pool?
How?
Wet.
I love that you remembered this particular joke from a strip of paper in taffy.
Seriously.
Ben is praying for his life.
Well, speaking
I was
of prey-
expecting something more like they just don't swim. Anything.
It's an old twist.
You know those Christmas crackers that come with the jokes? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
this is the same quality.
It is, yeah.
I've got a little paper crown around here somewhere for you guys. Just a little.
I
paper
deserve
crown.
it. I haven't had anything atop my head in quite some time.
I wish I had a trophy for you.
Well, I didn't post.
Mm.
We talked.
I will.
Anyways,
The storm rolls into the port again. The waves crash on the sand. The storms don't scare the sailors here as they prepare to leave land. Hoist the sails to catch the winds, a new adventure to begin. And our blood is of the sea, 'cause we yearn to be free. And we'll look to the horizon, it's where you'll find your prize in. 'Cause the storms don't scare the sailors here.
what happened last time?
Oh shit, that's me. Things happen. What happened is we ended the fight. We didn't end it last time, but the fight was ended, and we were like, well, something should happen. And it did not. So we were all very confused. And so we were like, let's split the party. It'd be a really good idea if we did that, because that's notoriously and always a good idea. And then Bygram and I scooted along for a little bit, and we were like, I was like, Bygram, you need to find the magic within you. You should just try it. Why don't you just do the thing? And Bygram was like, you know what, Look, I can always count on you to make me feel super good about myself. And we tried it. There was a little something happened. There was a little shockwave of energy, and some crystals lit up and stuff. We were on the right path. And it's not that we needed the old man to tell us what we needed to do. But we decided to go speak to him. We thought maybe that would be a good idea, because he was, he's run this place for a while, albeit not very well for the quarter of the last century. But it's fine. Who's counting? Not us. But we did, we did the thing. We went and spoke to him while the ladies were having a bit of a your magic, and not in a flirting way, in a in a real way. I'm not saying you're magical, some ice came out of your body and it was weird and we should talk about it. And Fia was like, that didn't even happen. And it did, but we'll talk about it later. And Fia was feeling a little bit confused, as it would seem. But Bygram, we'll get back to Bygram and I, who was speaking to the man, and we were like, we need your help, because we think maybe it needs to be cleansed. And he was like, it does. and he followed us. Oh, but there's also like a little child there. I don't think she's a child. I think she's a woman. Okay. She's a woman now, but she used to be a wolf then. So, they all that was intriguing. I guess she was like part of the corruption or whatever, or kind of what happened to Fia. Fia got turned into a werewolf momentarily, not because of her magic, because of someone else's magic. And then we came back, and we came back with the man, and he was like, "We need some relics." We were like, "We don't have any of those." And he was like, "No, there's some in the trunk over there." And by trunk, I mean tomb. But we could, I don't know, a crypt, a tomb, a
I
crypt.
thought you said a tube. I was like, what tube?
What is a crypt if not
Carry
a
on.
tomb? And then we opened it, and there was some stuff inside that we grabbed. And he told us that we needed to channel the elements. And Fia was all like, "Oh, I can't do that," even though we just saw her do it. And that's where we are, where that like energy is starting to pulsate all over this place, and Bygram's helping my leaky. What? I think that's it.
That's roughly it.
That's me.
For those for those of you listening at home, we did finish with the ritual last session, but we're gonna redo it a little bit this time. Just because I wanted to do it better. So, all of you standing in your circles, channeling the magic. You watch as the Archdruid Rofir, he starts chanting these different incantations in some strange language. It could be Sylvan, it could be a subset of Druidic, it could be Elvish, but with like a very heavy accent. You're not entirely certain. But as he does, you watch as he sort of bends and moves the elements around him, taking the energy from each of you that you have started to manifest. You watch as he pulls the earth and moves that. What did you name your pile of goo again?
Nice.
Blob.
Blob?
I think it was either Bob or Blob, but I don't.
You're
I
muted,
agree.
Erin.
Blob. It's Blob.
I think
wrote
it was
down.
Blob.
Okay.
It's Blob.
You watch as he's gathering the elements, he shifts the earth and moves Blob towards the center where the remnants of the statue are. And he strikes it with fire, and you watch as he spins the smoke into sort of a cloud and starts pulling the water in, and you watch as the elements start to combine, and eventually there is that surge of energy that explodes and burns almost like an aura through this place. And as it passes through each of the different things that are corrupted around here, you watch as the corruption does sort of burn away, but not necessarily completely disappear. And as the energy pulses out, you notice that this place sounds and smells and just seems better. Not miraculously better, but a step in the right direction. The Archdruid eventually sits down, looking exhausted, and you feel the energy from the relics you have dissipate for the moment. Seems like your ritual was successful. What would you like to do?
I would like to take a little nap, possibly. Is there like some rooms that are possibly like not covered in mold and also other people who used to live here?
Rofier perks up a little bit. And, well, there was a dormitory attached to the west wing of the building. And this sort of perks up a little thought in your brain, which, if you recall, the west wing of the building is where you entered. And there was a whole building as you guys climbed out of the underground. There was a whole building, but the entire passage to there had collapsed into the mine.
Right. Well, maybe, we find different accommodations so that we can celebrate. Celebrate. Jeez. This is what I mean. I need a nap. No. However, we should celebrate for Bygram, accomplishing this really big thing. And maybe we could drink a little and the opposite of the thing I accidentally said earlier. Not me, but maybe some other folks. I don't know how you celebrate.
First things first, Locke. Why
Yes.
don't we just sleep in the room where we previously slept? In that garden with the flowers that spit at you. Just maybe don't poke the flowers.
That's why.
Well, I know, but that seems to be the only place where there aren't decaying bodies and
But it's good now.
horrible moss. Well, I mean, the bodies won't magically disappear, I don't think. And it seems like the moss might die over time. But it looks like it's still sort of hanging on a little.
Where do you want to party, Bygram?
Oh, we're doing it now. I thought we would contact our captain and let him know we had, mission accomplished, all of that.
I understand. You want to party with Kyrene. Got it.
That's... No, I mean... I want to make sure we can get off the island, but...
Oh, me too.
Don't you have those things?
The sending stone.
And oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Locke's gonna pull out the sending stone and be like, Kyrene, come in.
Couple seconds go by. Yes, hello. What is it? Are you checking in?
Yes. And we're checking in because mission accomplished. Of course it is, of course.
Well, that's excellent to hear. Are you on your way now, or...?
I think so, but it took us a bit last time to get here. But I don't know if it took us a bit of time because we didn't know where it was and where we were going, or if it's a day's journey.
Out of character, it will still be probably a day's journey.
Well, and we will still need to rest.
Yeah,
Night.
I will say it is basically just the afternoon. You guys woke up, had a battle, did a little bit of exploring in an underground place, and did some puzzles. Kind of came in here, traveled down here, fought the thing, and then took an hour. I don't know what this is signifying, but
It's
your
the
flashlight?
sun going.
Time.
time. And you took an hour-long short rest. So it was 1 p.m., 2 p.m.
So we
Kyrene,
can start walking.
but Kyrene, didn't you give us that wand of blasting or whatever so that we could shoot it up in the air and you can just come get us?
I mean, it's more for emergencies, but in case we had already set out and we could have seen it, but I mean, I won't lie, if you shoot it from where you might be now on the opposite side of the island, I don't know if we could see it from the city.
Okay. Wait.
Look, I do think that...
Hold on.
Wait, hold on to me or hold on to Green?
You.
Okay.
So if we had an emergency,
Stop. Locke is about to create an emergency.
you wouldn't have seen it. It's okay.
If there was a dial tone, there would be a dial tone.
She was
But
gonna
then-
leave us to die.
But then there was a well, listen,
Hmm.
we're still going to be here for a little bit, so just make your way back.
Okay. I think she would have just left us to die.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
probably.
But
I don't think so.
I do think that we needed to do something in the town, did we not?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm catching on to Karen's accent a little.
It's infectious, I know.
It is. The neurodivergent in me just wants to mimic everything.
I changed an accent one time.
And now my accent's changing. Ty, didn't you need to take a letter or something?
Yeah.
So why don't we head to the new city from here, sleep perhaps there, and then journey back?
Okay.
Are you fine with that, Locke?
Oh yeah, I'm good with whatever.
You hear a voice interject. Well, before you leave, while the gods may not be able to provide a reward for you, Bygram, I might be able to myself.
Oh, fuck right.
Oh,
Our loot.
all right. Well,
I mean, my Leaky gave you that hair, so I don't know. That means nothing.
more than enough of a reward, you know?
Maybe it's my leaky.
Yeah. He comes by and he takes the relics from you and says, "Follow me. We have a secret chamber of armaments for our devotees that we keep under lock and key."
Oh, I'm a devotee. Yeah, okay.
I look at Locke under his feet.
I guess Ty is technically a devotee too, I guess.
What about
Maybe.
friends of devotees?
Well, I was referencing our devotees from the past.
Oh,
For people that have helped us and heroes, I am very willing to part with some of these for your journey and your help here.
I get you.
Now then, you watch as he walks to a part of the stone where there is sort of like a circular design, and he lifts up a stone and shifts another one and knocks on another one, and eventually there's a shift as a panel pulls away and there seems to be a little staircase down there.
Oh,
I will be just a moment.
oh, we're not going. Okay.
I'll bring a couple of things up for you.
Oh, smart.
You watch as 10-15 minutes go by. He eventually returns with this bundle of things. Now, you can't have all of it, but I thought I would give you a selection of things for your efforts. And he starts just pulling out a whole assortment of strange things. He pulls out this set. Now, I said he went down there by himself. Bygram, I'm sending you down there with him as a retcon.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean,
because I'm realizing two things he probably can't lift right now because he's an old man. You see, Bygram is holding two sets of armor. One seems to be made of snake scales. Another one seems to be a little bit strange, a little bit ominous. It looks like leather, but as you look at it closely, there are these sort of like protrusions and studs. And you realize that the armor seems to actually be covered in fungus. He pulls out a little wand that has this wrapping vine around it, and there is a glowing green crystal. He pulls out a mask that it's painted in various ways with lines that make it look like, if you focus on the lines, it looks like a different kind of animal. If you'd like, I can keep describing them, or I can just give you magic item names. There is a yellow diamond. There is a cloak that looks like it's made of leaves with a hood to match. There is a very small but sort of luminescent pearl. There are boots that match the cloak. There is a hand-carved set of 3 goats made of stone.
Pretty cool.
And then there is this sort of tree branch, but in places where it looks like someone has cut off branches on it or not, there are little sort of stone bells inside of it. If any of these would be for choosing, you may take one. Oh, actually, hold on. He pulls out another item. It is just this sort of small little cauldron with like little dryads and nymphs kind of drawn on it.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, of course. Look.
What does this pearl do?
Oh, hold on. I'm having a cramp in one of my legs. Give me just a moment.
It's okay.
Turn it to goblin voice.
Stretch yourself out. I was like, what happened to the old man?
Old age is really fucked me up, man.
The furball shrunk down into a little goblin.
Oh,
He became a little guy so quickly.
Do you need a banana?
I could. It's been 40 years since I've had potassium.
That's true. I don't have a banana, but I do have these oranges.
I'm letting you know that
I have cave cheese.
I didn't have to have multivitamins before I was turned into a tree. And now my doctor's prescribing a whole ton of them.
You got in quick.
Well, this pearl is charged with magic, and it can restore spent power to those that channel it.
That's pretty cool.
Is it like a one each situation, or is it like a one total situation?
One total.
One total. Okay.
Or if there's something else you would like that I can potentially try to procure. If you like, I'll just give you like what these things are, so you have a better. Oh, I forgot 2 things actually.
Oh my goodness.
I have a big list for you. He pulls out this sort of emblem, and it's sort of a diamond shape, but it sort of has symbols of each of the gods from here. And there's sort of these 4 prongs in the back, and they're not exactly metal, but they seem almost magnetized, or like they'll stick to things. And then there's also this. He pulls out a necklace of prayer beads. He jangles it.
Some of us don't need that.
Don't eat it?
Don't need it.
Oh.
So the things he has here is a armor of fungal spores, a guardian's emblem, a mask of the beast, a servant scale armor, it's scale mail, a wand of entangle, a cloak of elven kind, the yellow diamond. I'll get to that in a second because I need to remember if I gave you something else. The bell branch is a bell branch. It does some strange stuff. There's a pearl of power, boots of elven kine, a set of ivory goats that are a it's a figurine of wondrous power, and then a necklace of prayer beads.
What about the cauldron? What was that?
Oh, so yes, it's a cauldron of plenty.
Oh.
Well, I don't want to choose first because I want Bygram to choose first. I think that's appropriate.
Well, I think it's only one choice total, Locke.
Oh,
No, it's one for each of you.
Oh, fuck me. See, that's what I asked then. Okay, I'm very confused. It's fine.
I wouldn't want to give you one gift for just all four of you. That would
Well, I
be
mean,
unfair for the substantial work you've done here today.
I mean, to be honest, we.
Had you not shown up, I would still be in the door, and this place would still be corrupted.
Fia will elbow Locke and be like, are you talking us out of a reward right now?
He also motions upwards and he says, and they would be very unhappy. And one of you roll me like a perception or insight check.
Not it.
I don't know why I'm doing this, but
For fun, because no one else did. They all left me hanging.
I rolled a 14 on the dice.
okay. You think for a second. Okay, 14 on dice. Let's see. Well, let's see. Well, if it's a perception or insight, you're pretty good at both of those things. So, there's a moment where you think he is talking about the gods because he is pointing straight up. You look straight up, and kind of crawling on the ceiling. You know, it's like there's like vines and everything, and there's that big hole that like had been burned through, but it's sort of like a skylight. You see that there are like these little sprites and these little nature spirits that are just kind of poking around, and some of them are climbing on the ceiling. And as you look up, Ty, one of them waves at you.
I'll nudge Locke and point up at them.
Holy shit.
Locke, we're in charge. For fuck's sakes.
The Oak Father truly does not care if you swear in his vicinity, in his chapel.
I didn't. Those are pretty cool friends. Okay.
So what do you want, Bygram? Camera pans over to him having a little drink.
Jeez, I wasn't ready. Oh, jeez, I was like, perfect. They'll talk for at least another 30 seconds. I calculated my,
Poor Bygram is taking a sip out of his wineskin. Like,
what do you want from me? Oh gosh.
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me. I'm drinking water. I think the armor of fungal spores looks pretty cool, pretty nifty, but I don't know if he can fit into it. But
fun fact about magic items: they resize to fit their wearer, unless they are specifically not meant to.
Nice.
Let's look up this armor and see if it's better for you than what you currently wear. Okay, so it would be.
I don't know. Probably.
Okay, so this is a fun little magic item. I don't know if it's very Bygram, but
see.
You can use a bonus action to basically poison a 10-foot area around you.
Oh, Bygram wouldn't. Ooh.
What about the other set of armor, though?
What's the other one called?
The serpent scale armor.
Serpent scale.
Would it be possible to get a quick list so that we can look up these items real quick?
I already told you the names.
Fuck me. I don't remember things.
Okay. Armor of fungal spores, guardian emblem, which is a good one for clerics and paladins, mask of the beast. It lets you talk to animals. The serpent scale armor isn't bad. It's medium armor though, but is medium armor? It's scale
Yeah.
mail, but it lets you apply your dex better. There is a wand of entangle that lets you cast entangle. There's a cloak of elven kind. You're good for stealth. The bell branch is I think it's a druid and warlock item that lets you do something. I can't remember. Pearl of power lets you get a spell slot back. Boots of elven kind, good for stealth. Necklace of prayer beads. Paladins and clerics love them. They do things. The goats will turn into goats for a number of hours. Each one of the goats does a different thing.
Am I ready to be a goat father?
Honestly, that's the one I thought you would maybe pick. The cauldron lets you make food for 4 people. Magically. There's also a yellow diamond that did y'all ever pick up an emerald in the mine or no?
I don't recall an emerald.
That like a gemstone that kind of sloshed around.
Yeah, like the sound of the ocean in it.
Yes, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, we picked it up. Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, we gave it a lock,
The
I
yellow
think.
diamond has sort of like a strange. As he holds it up, there is sort of like a strange rumbling, almost like shifting sand or an earthquake. The yellow diamond, it lets you summon an earth elemental, which the emerald you have might let you summon another type of elemental.
I put on my thinking hat.
I am. Well, if everyone's okay with it, I think this little pearl goes nice with my other pearl that I bought when we all first met.
Yeah, no, I say you.
Unless someone else needs it though, but if not, I'd like to carry it.
You take it then.
Okay.
Rofier gingerly hands it to you.
Thank you.
And you can feel there's sort of a warmness to it as you hold it.
I like it.
Ooh.
Let me double check what the bell branch does. Let's see. Bell branch lets you. Oh, double of me. It lets you detect otherworldly beings and also let you cast spells to protect against them. It's all right.
Might seem relevant, some might say. I think I'm going to have to sit with this, though. So when we're partying, I'm going to hold it in my hands.
Are you going to fix it to your hat?
Oh, maybe.
It'd
Maybe
be
I
quite
could, like,
sniffy.
wear it as an earring or something.
Oh,
You could replace one of your eyes with it.
oh.
No.
I mean, maybe if you lose the eye, then. But if you don't lose the eye,
Andy's going to take your eye.
You're
That's
a
a
pirate.
big pearl.
Yeah.
I have a big eye.
What? No, that's what?
What are you thinking?
Which you?
Oh, well, both of you, I suppose it'd be rude if I was only talking to one of you.
I think I'm thinking of the necklace of prayer beads now that I'm.
I think that's a good choice for you.
Oh, Ty, thank you.
I just mean it makes sense. So that's like well, you just saved the temple to your goddess, so the necklace. You take whatever you want.
Ty, are you talking yourself out of this compliment right now?
It's. I mean, if you want it,
No, you should have it. I don't need it.
For Erin's sake, because you're trying to avoid looking at screens, is there anything you're interested in? I can just tell you what it does.
I think the What was the other one? The Guardian one could be a good one for her.
You can attach it to an armor shield, and it has 3 charges, and you can use your reaction that when someone 30 feet of you gets hit with a critical, you can negate the critical.
That sounds pretty good for her.
Okay. I will add the Guardian's
Some
emblem.
of us might die.
Of fun.
Mm. What about you, Fia?
Well, I don't know. I'm sort of looking at that cloak or those boots. They seem most practical for me, but I'm not sure which one kind of goes with, my general vibe. What do you think, Locke? The cloak, it seems like it requires perhaps a little bit more effort, but I don't know. What do you think? And I'll model the cloak or the boots.
I think the cloak is pretty cool, but I agree that I think the boots are like more your vibe, and like you could hide them even if you didn't like them. Like you took them, like you bought them at a thrift store, right? And then you brought them home, and you were like, maybe they don't really go with anything I own. And then you could just like put them
So
under
a boot cover or
you
something.
could put them under your pants, even.
Awful. Well, I mean, these are a little bit more like a legging-ish, but I'm sure I could figure something out.
Like buying your pants.
Maybe. Just buy a whole new outfit to revolve around the shoes.
It happens.
It does.
But I think both are really cool. I mean, the cloak you could do like the weird,
So mysterious.
Exactly.
Who is she? Oh no.
It does scream. She's into nature though.
I suppose it's very
that's true.
leafy.
It
And I'm a little bit more of an aquatic theme, usually.
It'd be cool if they were lily pads.
Oh, that would be cool. I don't think they are, though.
I'm saying go with the boots if you don't want anything else.
I think, well, no, the other things don't really seem to be... I mean, I suppose I could feed y'all, but, Ty is already sort of... And you, of course, Locke, resident chef, with the s'mores and such.
I did that.
You sure did, buddy. They were a little soggy and damp, but they were great.
Okay.
I think, if it's all right with our good friend DM, Druid Man.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. That's one thing I remember. My shitty joke.
You remember Druid Man before your accent.
For sure. The important things. Now I've lost my train of thought. Boots. And I'll be the feet.
And you can have my feet.
And my feet.
What the fuck?
It's a whole different Lord of the Rings film.
Via Opens and OnlyFans.
Right.
Yeah, I'll take the boots. I think that's a wise choice. Thank you, Locke, for your... Oh, and I'll take off the cloak and I'll sort of do like a really shitty, do one of these and then it's sort of fold in. I'll pass it back.
He takes it back. Well, I can't thank you again, but where do you think you will go from here?
A volcano.
A volcano? I mean,
eventually.
I don't believe there's one on this island, but...
Yeah, any local volcanoes, I guess? Or...
How local are we speaking?
It's not really on an island. It's like an island of itself. It's not even an island of itself.
Underwater? islands be underwater? Well, I
I know
suppose they
plenty
could.
of people who live underwater.
That doesn't mean it's an island, though.
It could be a underwater outcropping of land, but an underwater volcano. Around here specifically, or where?
Looks at time.
Maybe northern area.
Well, I believe there are a couple around the archipelago on the opposite end of where you are now, though. Which does track with the information you have.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
May I ask why you are searching for such a treacherous hotspot?
To find molten fish. I'm an adventurer, you see, and I'm trying to discover a bunch of new species.
Cryptozoologist.
Well, you will find all manner of creatures under the ocean, I'm sure you're aware of.
Yes.
For sure.
Definitely.
We love. I'm just gonna stop talking. Never mind.
The crabs that throw magma. Me too.
Is that what?
Like a rock lobster, but it's a
lava crab. I love that. That's my favorite B-52 song.
Well, it seems you have places to be, though.
Yeah. Or, maybe the ship leaves without us.
No.
Okay, I guess.
The energy got weird in here after we got our presents.
I just mean we called her. She knows we're coming. We're gonna.
I feel like that's still an incentive to leave.
Maybe more of an incentive.
I will remind you. She did say she was going to stay a little bit extra, so you have enough time to get back.
All right. We go to the new town. We give the letter, and we party.
And
then we take a little sleep.
Okay.
I have a quick query.
What?
Small question.
Sure.
What are we gonna do about the wolf girl?
Oh, she's not. She's a person now.
I know she's a person.
But she can take care of herself.
But she was missing. There was a poster board. Should we try
I
to
don't
return
know
her?
If you saw that town, but no one is alive anymore.
Well, look, what if they moved to the new town?
Okay, but she has a friend.
You look over and her and Maury are talking. They're just chatting.
They can
we're fine with that.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, I don't know. I feel slightly responsible for Wolf Girl.
Why?
I don't know. She was a wolf, and then I said she was a girl, and now she's a girl.
You think you willed her into being a girl?
Listen, I'm not saying that for sure, but
I
also
really did come into
willed ice into existence, so who knows what I'm capable of now.
Right.
You've changed a lot since being on land. I
know it's terrible.
It's great.
Omnipresent now.
Well, look, I was always omnipresent. Don't you remember?
You can tell the future, though.
I think that's omnipotent, isn't it?
I don't know.
I'm not really sure of all the omnis. I'm going to be honest.
Well, if you want to take care of this wolf girl, then
I'm not prepared to be a parent.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't take the goats. I already have a son.
You do, and he's deceased and on a ship, I hope.
Weird.
I thought you said he was deceased.
He might be.
I was very concerned.
I'm still not 100% sure that bird is not a revenant.
We are headed to the town anyway, so that they can come with us. And
that's all I was asking.
Yeah, they could do that.
Right, so we're gonna
I've
like
not had
postulate
problems
that
with the wolf
question.
girl.
Should we stop calling her a wolf girl? What the fuck was her name? Raslin?
Raslin.
Raslin. We should probably start calling her Raslin.
I don't know. I feel like wolf girl feels like her like it's so much
Wolf
of her
girl
being.
feels badass, if I'm gonna be honest.
Hmm.
Raslin's like, it's a name, but like wolf girl?
We could always ask.
That's true.
We'll ask on the way.
Alright.
Bye,
Maybe you should ask if she wants to actually go to the town or not, considering, she's a person now.
Also true.
I think we should still be asking animals what they want to do anyway.
Fair. Mm-hmm. But doubly so now that she can speak and answer the question for you.
I should have taken the mask.
I mean, you know what? Maybe we'll find another little doodad that grants you the ability to talk to other little fellas.
Maybe I'll
And
just work on it
girlies
really
and-
hard. I'll pray to my leaky, maybe, Bygram.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. All right. Do you?
I won't if you don't want me to.
No, you can. It's cool. I'm not God gatekeeping. No. None of that.
God
God-keeping.
Not
God
God
keep
keeping.
gaslight, girl boss.
No, it's cool. I'm just surprised. That's all. The land has changed all of you. I
was born on land.
If anything, I
I
feel
need
like
to,
the water changed, Ty.
Maybe I need to get my feet wet,
I mean, I like it. It's cool.
It's fun.
Yeah, let's go. I guess we can go to town and
How do you
have a
like
party.
the party, Bygram? I've thrown tons of parties in the past, and so like I know how to have an extravagant party, but I'm just wondering if like it was the same with like the other people in your what's it called when you're like a band or a troupe or a
Squadron.
Squadron.
Platoon.
Brigade.
Okay. How did you party?
Oh, that. We had. It was. I don't. We could talk about all that later. We don't have to talk about it right now. Yeah, it's. I mean, it was fun. It was a good time. A lot of drinking, a lot of food.
Make sure that the party was meeting your standards,
Oh yeah. Any party you throw, I'm sure will exceed.
Okay.
The
food, just to be sure, it's like things you nibble on, or do you want a steak?
Oh, I mean, I'm down for a steak if you got it, buddy.
Do you eat steak? Is that okay with her?
Oh, we don't bring that into.
I mean, there's lots of animals that eat meat.
Yeah, it's like nature.
Yeah,
that's true.
It's just a food chain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Part of nature. Yeah.
Things die, you eat them. They die, they feed the soil that feeds the herbivores, that feed the carnivores. Off
Look
you
at
go.
you, a whole new person here on your
She
Look,
is.
I'm not saying. Perhaps I'm my leaky reborn. Like, who's to say?
I think that was Bygram, actually.
I would know.
That's true. Maybe I'm Sylvanas reborn. I would look fucking amazing with antlers.
Oh.
Anyways, are you gonna go ask Wolf Girl if she's coming with us? Yeah. You adopted her.
Kind of did.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you want to come with me?
I mean, I could be there for support if you want.
Yeah, I do want.
Okay.
Make sure I say the right things.
Okay.
All right.
You got this, upper management?
I go to the Wolf Girl and
all right.
Moria.
Sorry, was Luck coming with you? Yes?
I hope so.
Hi.
Okay. All right. So as you two head off, the other two, Rofira comes up to you and places a hand both on your shoulders. And as you turn to him, his eyes are glowing. But we'll cut back to that later as we head to Raslin. Fia, he starts striding up with Locke towards Raslin and Moria.
Why is my head just the hello fellow kids meme? What's wrong with me?
Because you're 76 or 96 or however
I'm
old you are.
old. Young but old. All right. I will walk up and I'll be like,
They're chattering away.
are they sitting or are they standing?
They're so Moria's like leaning against a tree, kind of just like arm up, one arm on her side, just like chatting down to Rosalind, who is like sitting on a root, like one knee up, arm on the knee, and looking up at her, and they're just kind of chatting.
All right, I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna pull a Riker, and I'm gonna sort of like pose, my leg up.
Are you okay?
They both turn to you in tandem and almost at the same time, just like, I can't do two voices at once, but they're
Oh,
both,
come on.
hello, let me try. Do you need something?
Hey.
You
Hello, fellow youths. We are going to town shortly. To the new.
To get your horses.
Oh, I forgot about horses.
We were actually talking about the other town where
So the new version of the old town and the old town. This is, where are we?
going to throw a rager.
Lori?
Do you want to come?
There's gonna be a party, and also maybe somebody's descendants, long lost families reunited. Are you a human, Raslin? Do you want us to call you Raslin? We also have been calling you Wolf Girl, but we're not 100% sure if that's super cool or not.
What are your insight scores?
That's pretty good.
That's the answer.
I got a +3.
My insight is passive insight is 14.
Okay.
Hey, that is a 21 if I roll.
Oh, was I supposed to roll?
No, I wanted your passives.
Oh.
That's okay.
It's my passive insight is 13.
Okay. You both can tell she's kind of overwhelmed with the continuous amount of questions before she can answer, but also
I have that effect on people.
You can kind of see her eyes are darting a little bit, like she's processing, like, oh, I don't know what I want to do, because like she has been a person again for like maybe an hour.
I've been a person for a lot longer and I still get overwhelmed. Well, we are probably going to leave in like a solid half hour. I look at clock.
Okay. She looks at Moria. Moria kind of turns to you. Are y'all gonna head through the mine again, or?
You know, I hadn't really got that far. You see, this isn't my quest.
I'll stop you there. I do, like, wait, that's the wrong. Hello. All right. Let's say.
All right.
I already lost it because you did that. Well, fuck me. God damn. Hold on, let me game pose. All right, so like I am sort of a caretaker of the forest around here, so I could probably lead y'all back a little bit better than you just meandering.
Okay.
Cool.
I just need to see where we are outside. Based on where we were when we came out of the ground, I kind of have an idea, but once I actually get
a good idea,
better understanding, when I get a better understanding, I could just find our way and navigate us back to Old Valori.
That's the one, Old Valori.
Yep.
That's where we are.
Mm.
And you're saying you're gonna go
to New Valori.
All right.
And then Elvo.
You came all the way from Elvo. Well, that's
Is Elvo the creepy one with the flowers and the...
Alvo is sort of the bastion of civilization on
Oh
this
shit,
island.
that's on this island. Okay, yes, Elvo. It's a little bit freaky because it's so clean, and I think it's run by a cult.
They're not run by a cult, but they're very presentation heavy.
They were
Could be a
having a
cult still.
convention for gods.
They're
God
good
con.
folk. They're good folk. They just
Mm.
really like their flower festivals and textiles and all that.
Yeah, right.
Okay, well, I guess we do need to go get those horses, and then we can head to,
New Villori.
mhm.
How long, just ballparking, how long does it take to get from Old Villori to New Villori?
Depending on how quickly you move, you could probably get there by like evening.
Oh, dope.
Or maybe the party we have is in Old Vallori, and it's like a weird, creepy town where we sleep in like someone's house that's no longer there, and we might see a ghost.
I like it. You have to remember, though, there were those creepy wolves that we didn't end up fighting.
But maybe they're not there anymore because we cleansed the forest.
Maybe.
Rosalind kind of turns to you. Well, some of them were, from what I could tell, people.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? I never put that together.
Maybe they're back.
What if it's your family? What if your whole family got turned into wolves?
It's been probably 40 years. I don't know if I really have family anymore.
You could.
Maybe.
Yes, you can.
Don't know how they'd really react to all this. I've sort of been with this one. She motions to Moria for a number of years. So, I mean,
It's fair.
Isn't that family?
Do you
Looks
want to be a wolf again?
I haven't really had much time to process that. Maybe.
That's fair.
I mean,
That is fair.
I'm going to have to get used to walking on two legs again.
You don't have to.
It's true. We're not here to judge.
It just might hurt your back a little.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
Hmm.
Huh.
Well,
I mean, if Moria is going to be navigating you back to Old Valoria, I might as well come.
cool. Good talk.
I think that went rather well.
It went great. Exactly as I expected. Upper management, once again, seals the deal. Off we go now to the pip.
All right,
And
I'll tell you when we leave.
as you two turn on your heels, we cut back to Ty and Bygram. The two of you are looking, as you turn and look at Rofir. One of his eyes is glowing blue, one of his eyes is glowing green, and he is talking in two voices, one at each of you. You hear a sort of cacophonous, "We would like to thank you for your efforts here today. We're proud of what you've done. We wish we could have helped more, but we're glad you've proven our faith in you true." The two of you can kind of suss out what this might be, as you feel both your holy symbols sort of pulse with energy.
You gotta talk to me through this, old guy.
Rofir turns to you, both eyes sort of flashing blue, and there is he's probably the strongest conduit I have out here besides you. And he's old. There's sort of a connection to him in this place that you've restored that I can speak to you quicker by going through him.
Okay. Are you safe now?
I don't know. I'm probably safer, but if there was any apparent threat, I'm not completely aware of it.
Okay. So now what?
I'm not sure.
Right.
His head turns away from you, and it's almost like he's creaking a little bit. His eyes flash green to Bygrim. How does it feel, champion? Do you feel
Uh,
accomplished?
yeah, I feel great, and everyone's kind of changed down here. It's nice. It's cool.
I'm glad you're excited and enjoying your responsibility.
Yeah, are you feeling better? Are you
I think I'm feeling
doing
much
okay?
better.
Oh, that's good.
The peace of
Makes me glad.
mind knowing that this place is no longer corrupted is satisfying. It'll take some time for this place to get back in order, but thank you.
Yeah. So what? I guess what's next? Do I need to?
I don't know. There are still a couple of dark spots in this side of the world that need to be dealt with, but I don't know if those are your torches to bear just yet.
Oh, I was ready to go to stay on land, but yeah, I guess.
I believe you and your friends
I guess
still
so.
have other things to do.
Yeah, we do. We got to go find this volcano. If you have any tips that's underwater,
not my domain.
You get any? Oh, I see. Can I? Would it be weird if I asked Eldaf for Ty, or is that breaking a rule? I don't want to.
I don't think so, but I don't know if she would know any more than I do.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Well, I think me and Ty are on it. Yeah. I think I don't want to speak for Ty. I think we're in a really good place.
Well, thank you. And the head kind of turns forward facing, and the glow disappears. Did they get through to you? Both of you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good. It seems my connection to this place and the gods is still sturdy enough for them to reach out. He does start coughing a lot.
Oh, you want to go lay down or something?
I will be all right. I should show you and your friends the way out, though.
Yeah.
I also need to take in what has happened to this place in its entirety.
And what will you do about it?
I'll try to repair and regrow and rebuild this place.
By yourself?
For now, by myself, but there are other acolytes on this island. I may have to travel around. Maybe we could open the doors here to other forms of worship and faith.
I'm going to suggest maybe not Talos.
No, absolutely not. I'll be a bit more scrutinous of who I allow in.
Right. Okay, well, good luck with that, I guess.
Yeah, I can point anybody to your direction if I run into some. I can be like, hey, just go to Elvo, and they'll be like, oh yeah, the old,
Well,
don't look for you.
I will have to set up a pilgrimage of my own to Elvo then. Now then, your friends seem to be hurriedly coming over.
She coming with us?
I don't know.
Oh,
It sounded like yes. It sounded like, well, it was an affirmative towards to go back to Old Valori, where we have horses, which I forgot about.
Mhm.
If they're still alive, it's been like 2 days, so what's to say? And then after that, it sounded like Moria would take us to New Valori, and that Raslin, who we never did get an affirmative if she was cool with Wolf Girl or not, so another query for later. I've already forgotten what I was talking about. Mid-sentence.
Coming with us.
Oh yeah,
Worry.
I'm not really sure what they're doing. It sounded like they were going to go with us, at least to get us to New Glory, but Locke invited them to the party, and they didn't really respond. But in their defense, I didn't give them much opportunity to respond.
Shocking.
What
Okay.
can I say?
Well, if we start leaving and they don't follow us, then I guess they're not coming.
Well, they're coming with us to Old Glory.
Great.
Get the horses, which are hopefully still this side of eternity.
Listen, they should be okay. Animals are resourceful, you know.
Did we tape a broomstick to one of their heads to make him a unicorn?
Possibly.
I can't confirm. I don't think you did, but it sounds like something you do.
We definitely. I feel like we talked about it.
You left them in a church.
I think we
did.
tried to
Yeah, we left them in the church.
And I believe
by turning
you-
one of
yeah, I
them
bel-
into a unicorn.
I believe you also left them with food. And if you didn't, then, well, I'm going to pretend you left them
I'm
with
sure
food.
we left him with food. We're responsible horse owners. Okay.
All right. We ready to go then?
I think so. Are you done communing with the old man?
I am right here.
Hello.
I mean, you are older though. Like, it's not like insulting.
No, it's fine. It's a normal observation. I am.
I was trying to think
Odd
something
years.
pithier, and then I had already said it, and then it was happening, coming out of my mouth anyway. So here we are.
Before we go, actually, I have a question for you. So maybe this is like a little commune between you and I.
Oh.
Is it dangerous to hold on to idols or emblems or reliquaries, for that matter, of gods that you might not necessarily believe in, or also who aren't known assholes?
You watch with an eyebrow raises. Well, not all of those kind of symbols are in tune with a god or their domain, but sometimes it can be a bad omen to carry such things. Sometimes the gods can reach out a little bit to sort of pinpoint things and track people through things. Or even if they have especially devout followers, they might chase after someone with such a relic.
Okay. what if you got it off like a boar man? And like, what do you know about
His eyebrow raises even further.
about men who turn into boars?
Well, that isn't
No,
very
poor man.
that isn't very specific, young man. Many people can turn into boars. Sometimes shape-shifting is a gift or a curse bestowed upon people. Other times it is a form of magic people may invoke. I myself can turn into a variety of animals. Some people are able to polymorph themselves or others into various creatures.
How do you feel about boars?
Boars specifically, well,
Have you ever turned into one?
I can't say I remember specifically any incident where I've turned into a boar, but I have transformed into a multitude of animals. I'm sure I've been a wild pig of some kind one of these times, one of these days.
Curious.
Men, am I right?
The fuck?
Get it? Because it's big. No.
I've known to be a wild hog myself.
Right? There we go.
Uh,
There we go.
Okay, this conversation is over.
You're the one who said, what did you say before?
Boar men?
Shit. No. At the start of the con episode.
Celebrate.
Yeah, celibate.
I didn't say
Jesus.
celibate. Anyway, I was just curious, because I've been holding on to this little symbol of Talos.
Oh, well, if that is what you are alluding to, yes, Talos has bestowed his followers with multiple abilities over the years. Some have been known to turn into boars, some have become other creatures. Sometimes they wield lightning.
That's a full spectrum of things. What's he in charge of again?
Talos is the god of. I think he's the god of, what is it? Like fury and revenge or something. Okay, he's got several titles, but Talos is the god of storms and destruction, a god of fury, sometimes known as the Storm Lord.
Locke is going to turn to Via.
Is he like an ex of the other one?
Like
did she get half in the divorce? Or
I think it's a little less of an ex and a little bit more of a fuck buddy situation.
What
Are
does that
you
mean?
speaking of Umber Lee? They've
Funny how you could just parse that out from just the conversation. Speaks volumes of her character.
Well,
surely.
The goddess of the sea is known to be an ally.
Oh.
That is also something she's known to be. Very popular name for her. But she's been known to be an ally and somewhat of a tumultuous lover to Talos. But also, they have known to be enemies as they squabble for each other's power.
Hate fucking. Passions run high.
Yeah.
I'm talking to a priest about this. Very cool chill
This
things
is.
I'm
I will
doing.
let you know. This man is like an archdruid more than he's a priest, but he's also.
I know. It's just funny to me that I'd be like, "Hello, Father. Let's talk about."
This is a significantly less horny Halson.
Oh, I deserve better.
You have Bygram right here.
But
Hey.
he has not expressed how he parties yet, but
Yeah.
It's true.
Oh.
You watch it. There's a look in his face. Well, that's.
What?
Well, another god that Talos has worked with is Talona. And seeing that his presence was here with her corruption means that they might be in cahoots of some kind.
Who's
Cahoots is a
Talona?
polite way to put it.
Sorry, Ty, did we visit a temple to Talona?
I think so.
I thought it was Tamora.
It was Tamora.
Okay,
Talona's like bad vibes. Timora is like
good fun.
luck. Well, not even like not necessarily good vibes, but
Gambling
just, like,
and money.
hell yeah, Las Vegas, baby.
I mean,
Oh,
had a
right.
good
I
fun.
stole something from her.
A
You stole a
coin
coin from
from the little hanging curtain.
yeah,
Right.
from the hippie curtain.
So, I'm just kind of carrying these things and I'm making sure that, I'm not going to get in trouble. Because
Are you Benny from The Mummy with just all of his holy symbols?
Yes.
Well, it seems you have a lot of God's favor then, but
I don't know if I would say that in our fight just now. I told him that no one cared about him. So I'm a little bit worried.
he is the god of fury, so then maybe you made him angry.
But then wouldn't you sort of be serving him if you make him angry? You know what I mean? Like, if you're the god of anger, you can't exactly get angry when somebody makes you angry because that's your whole domain.
I don't think that's how it works. I think he invokes anger in his followers.
But then to be angry is to be holy. So then if he's angry, he's just holy. So Locke is just praising him. I feel like I could talk my way out of this. If Talos wants to come here, I feel like I could win this argument.
I applaud your tenacity and confidence.
Verbosity.
A word for it.
Hmm.
Well, my suggestion to you is that carrying all these trinkets could be harmful, but it could also be enlightening. You may open yourself up to multiple paths.
Okay.
I don't know about necessarily holding on to the Talos one, though. That might...
We can bury it in the woods, it's fine.
Might be not so great for your future, but I mean...
You know what would be funny, Locke?
Hmm.
If once we're on the ship, you throw it into the water. See what Umberlee does?
Listen, I don't want to incur the wrath any more than I've already.
I'll throw it.
But I think maybe the symbol might be, useful in a situation if we meet more boar men, and then I could be like, me too.
But what happens if you get smote because you have it?
Thought you
know,
were going
like-
to talk your way out of that.
Well, I can't talk my way out of a smoting. Smoting's happen
Oh.
from above.
Okay,
Right.
but
I keep it together. It's like Bygram without
Sorry.
Bygram. I couldn't talk my way out of a lightning fucking bolt.
mm,
Only if Talos comes face to face with me can I do it, but he's a chicken and he'll probably just shoot Locke with an arrow or something.
jeez, I don't know why I'm getting all the hate.
You
over-
have the thing! You called him a piece of shit!
Here's the thing, though. How strong are gods if, I don't really subscribe to them?
I don't know that belief makes them not exist.
That's good to know.
They still wield power, despite one's faith in them or not.
Mm.
There are still many agnostic people in the world, despite the very clear indication that gods do exist.
That's fair. I don't mind that though, because I could be a beacon for fury,
Locke, I don't think that's something to aspire to.
Oh, okay.
Well, why don't we get some fresh air? This place, well, purified, is still
Musty.
musty, yes.
Dank.
It would be good to see.
Smells like blob.
Yes,
Rest
it
in
does.
peace.
Rip.
Do you like the smell, Bygram?
No, why would
On the blob.
No, I've just been being nice by putting up with it, but no, I want to get out of here. It kind of,
Well, this is your place.
it's not my, yeah, but I smell
Can
good.
Bygram get a wing in the new, when you like rebuild? Can the dormitory be like Grimm's?
I thought you meant like a Sephiroth.
Yeah,
wing.
I was thinking a
Single wing.
Sephiroth wing.
I was like,
I don't
oh,
know what. Well, I know what that is, but like,
The one-winged angel.
Well, if Bygrim chooses to return someday, I can figure out if I can make that happen.
It could be the library, and it could be called the Grimm's Chronicles.
I get a wing before Ty gets her library, guys. This is gonna be so good. You gotta catch up, Ty. Come on.
you guys are in a fight to see who can have as many buildings named after you.
Hell yeah.
Well, he slaps you on the back. Why don't we head up the stairs?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, the 5 of you plus the other 2 girls, the 7 of you, head up the stairs and out into the central courtyard. With the wall broken in, you see that the large door of the building that Rofier was sort of impaled upon, for lack of a better word, the door has collapsed inwards, and there is a beautiful stream of sunlight making its way through. The forest outside seems peaceful and quiet. Birds are chirping. There's a sound of swaying trees, and as you make your way up, we'll head into a break.
Break.
Nice.
We'll see you back in a bit.
Welcome to the Charisma Saving Show ad break. Looking for ways to support the show? We've got tons of great free options for you. If you haven't already, why not subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our Twitter, or join our Discord? Already doing all those things? There are other great ways for you to interact with our show, like leaving us a comment, using our hashtag, hitting the like button, or interacting with our chat on premiere days. So set sail with us and join in on the adventure.
It was on this ocean you found your adventure with a true sailor's heart, putting the ink to your story that set you apart. The waves on those waters, they swayed and they crashed, but the heart of you sailors is braver than its brash. I know these currents will carry you home, because home is wherever you roam. The ink in your pages may run, but these stories have already begun. And when the storm rolls through the port again, and the waves crash on that sand, we know those storms don't scare you sailors there. You were all made to leave dry land. So you hoisted sails and you caught the wind, as your journeys all did begin, and your blood is of the sea. You all set sail to be free. You heard that horizon hailing, because that's where your destiny's sailing. No storms out there can stop you sailors here. So let's sound off, cast and crew, as another drop drips into the sea and the tide's ebb and flow brings you all back to this wonderful story.
I'm not suffering the sugar high, which is good.
Well, speaking of suffering, the 4 of you, as we return, you have made your way to the upper level of the temple proper. Rofier is sort of looking around as disdain as he sees, he's just basically going through each of the motions of like, oh, this part of the place is destroyed. Oh, this room is filled with evil vines. Oh, the front door is basically destroyed. And he just breathes in a little bit.
Is the one room on fire?
No, it doesn't seem like it is, but I see you've scorched a bit of it. But that's
like a rude vine.
That's okay. I can calm them down.
The vines? Can you soothe their evil nature?
Well, they are a plant. I can exert a bit of control. Anyways, don't worry about that. We have a beautiful day still.
Right. So you're going to
And-
be fine here, all by your lonesome.
Mm,
Do you want us to send you disciples or something?
honestly, I may be second guessing my choices of staying here by myself.
Oh. Do you want to come with us?
I may come with you. For a
Are you
bit.
coming to the Rager?
Oh.
Maybe. I should at least check into Elvo, see if any of my conclave have actually migrated.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and that as well. Well then.
Cool.
All
Second
right, well.
party.
Yes, I'll lead the way. Right, yeah, so we are... Okay, hold on. All right, all you follow me. Moria and surprisingly Raslin, who is sort of like kind of still kind of walking on all fours. She kind of does like a little leap here from there, from like trees a little bit. But it takes you guys not as long as you thought. If you remember the map we have for the island, from where Old Valoria is, sort of completely left of the map, there's like an old gnarled looking tree, and then there's an even bigger one next to it. That one is sort of where you guys are. But do we have the map in here? I don't think we do anymore. That's okay.
The map is in the pinned messages in general.
It is.
Yeah.
I actually have it up on my screen, but I don't know if it's on the Roll20.
On the Roll20. Now who's
Yeah.
a grandma?
I play with senior citizens. It's fine.
I've spent like half of this episode being an old man. It's fine. Anyways, it takes you a couple hours, but you guys make your way back to Old Valoria, and the old dilapidated town has a bit of energy to it. As you see, there's a small little fire, and you see that there is a couple people gathered around it. It's actually a couple people here and there, maybe a dozen or so.
You think those are the wolves?
I do.
Should we announce our presence, or should we sneak up on them, or should we...
Surprise! You're welcome. We have freed you from this existence
I don't know if we should take all of that.
of drudgery and sickness. We are your saviors. We deserve statues. Take down your statue of Jim. Put up a statue of us.
Raslin just starts walking towards them.
That checks out. Maybe she can be their leader.
Maybe she knows them.
Leader of the wolf people.
She probably does know them. They probably, still look at least a little bit familiar.
Yeah. Well, she goes ahead of you guys and starts chatting up with them. Do you want to join, or do you want to go get your horses?
I'll be happy to go get horses.
I'll go
Yeah.
with you to go get horses.
All right, I'm ushering all of you to go get horses.
Okay.
Okay.
Unless Ty wants to stay, but I don't think she does.
No.
Moria will stay with Raslin, but Rofir is gonna kind of stumble around with you.
Oh, okay.
There's a temple here. You get your horses. The old man pays respect. Your horses are fine. They were kind of just chilling out in a corner.
Good for them.
Oh.
Yeah.
The
One of them
horses
is-
are making weird noises.
One of them is like nuzzling Locke, and the other one is the one comes over and it's just like trying to like sniff around your head, Locke, and like you think it's trying to get at something, but you don't know what.
I feel like Ty would probably notice Locke's like not really like paying attention to the horse. Like he's like pretending like he went to go grab it, but he's like kind of looking back at like Razlin going to meet with these people to like kind of see how she's reacting.
Okay. She's sort of like nonchalantly talking with them, and like some of them seem like really distraught down in the dumps, kind of. They're very like, this is a whole new kind of thing. This is like, they're displaced people technically, so they're all kind of not super jazzed, but she's sort of like a bit more calm about it and talking with them. They actually, you hear them laughing at one point.
It's going to be a bit slower for us to go back if we have so many people and 2 horses.
Right, because we have to walk with them.
Well, that old man isn't walking the whole way.
We could put him on a horse.
I mean, truth be told, we could probably leave Razlin, Moria, and Rofir with the other people, and then we ourselves could just make our way to New Valori. We'd be a little bit faster. We'd be forsaking a horse because I don't think the old man can really walk that far. But we basically wrote these off as, dead anyway. So we bring one back and then we tell Rofir to bring the other back.
So, note, he's right here.
I am right here.
You're so quiet.
I did come to the temple. I was in contemplation. Worshipping Chantia.
He did tell us he could turn into an animal.
Are you feeling spry?
You watch as he like stretches, and there's a as his joints and bones kind of crack into place. Like, not as spry as I'm used to, but I am still capable. Hold on.
Become like a mouth.
Don't pull anything.
Fit in one of our pockets or something. I don't know.
Well, I could probably do you one better than that. What if you want to roll me a D8?
I'll do it.
Oh.
You weirdo.
It's fun. Excuse me for injecting a little fun into this.
It's a 5.
Fun.
Okay. Well, I can hold on. And you watch as he wild shapes into a giant gorilla. And as his body gets significantly heavier and larger, you watch as the crowd off in the distance turns as this huge, essentially King Kong-sized monkey appears. Oh, okay, maybe not that big, but pretty big. And he kind of just like leans down, and his mouth opens, and his voice comes out, but his mouth doesn't necessarily move in the same way. Well, I mean, no. I was going for something else, but it seems my wires are a bit crossed.
I mean, that's pretty cool, though. You could probably pick us all up and carry us to New Valor like it's nothing.
I can probably take the refugees on my back and such. You have your horses.
Oh, okay. Not take us. You can probably pick the horses up as well. It's fine.
That's fine. We'll take the horses.
We'll see. Well, he turns around and the people are like shocked.
Yeah.
It's me. I'm the people.
He
I don't know if Fia's ever seen a
I'm taking
gorilla.
Yeah.
Has bug?
What the fuck is this thing?
Maybe.
You've potentially seen a monkey. Fia, you've probably seen a monkey on a ship, like a little monkey. But you've probably never seen a gorilla, and you've probably never seen a giant gorilla.
So massive.
It's something. Fia has megalophobia.
I don't know what that is.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Anyways,
Okay.
he shifts back down into himself.
Oh.
I can do this a couple times, so
That's pretty cool. That's a gift from Sylvanas.
it's more of a gift from being a practitioner and being as old as I am.
So you're saying is, as like you told her, I may or may not be able to turn into beasties. How old are you again?
Puts a finger to his lips and just shushes you.
Oh, well, I'm just thinking with my age, I might be able to turn into something and I don't even know it yet.
Well, I am over. I think I said he was over 700 years old.
Oh, wow, that's a couple of years on me.
Well, anyways, you have your horses. Should we get going?
Mm-hmm.
What about them?
Well, I'll go speak with them. Perhaps they don't want to ride on a giant monkey.
Maybe not.
Perhaps they want to stay here, rebuild. We'll see.
Is that a conversation you think they can have quickly?
Perhaps.
Or like, should we just toddle on ahead?
Do you know where you're going?
I mean, we've gone this far.
Came that way.
We're excellent
We did have like a fork in the road situation.
navigators, born explorers.
Well, from what you're saying, Locke, I assume your other fork in the road goes to this new Valori.
Probably.
Well, why don't you run ahead? We'll catch up.
Okay.
We'll get the party started. Just look for the one, I guess, inn that'll have like the strobe lights. That'll be us.
Just dancing lights everywhere, but they're going on and off.
It's just me shooting Eldritch Blast now.
What's that?
All right, so Rofier goes over to talk to Raz and Moria and the smattering of people. The four of you get on your horses, which you only have two of. And so same riding situation?
I think so.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, start heading out to Old Valori. Could one of you roll a d20 for me? This will determine your travel time.
I rolled the last one, you jerks.
I'll go. I'll.
I was gonna do, but I thought I would get shamed.
That is a
12. Okay.
12.
The weather stays clear, and you don't really encounter any animals that sort of cross your path. You see a couple of like foxes and birds over here and there. There's the occasional, you think, like a wild hog.
Oh no.
They're coming for
After
you.
us.
But anything that seems ominous about it, he watches it just sort of sniffing around, and it finds a bunch of mushrooms or something and starts going.
It finds 97 truffles.
Wow.
That's very specific. That's
Wow.
ooh.
Niche.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to look. Ooh. I felt that one.
That is a joke for me, Grayson, Ben, and Justin.
Listen, that's for anyone who looks at my inventory and Stardew Valley.
I'm gonna let you know. I'm also in on this joke.
Oh, are you? Okay.
These three don't know. These three don't know I was in chat.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
and he's hiding.
Yeah, I'm always there lurking.
Lurking.
I was there
We're lurking over here.
I was there for Ben's Gotham Night stream yesterday.
Oh no!
Meow. I wasn't there for all of it though, but meow.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
why the meow. I get it now.
Anyways, surprise. Anyways, it takes you until evening to get to Valori. You make your way kind of down the path you would come before, and you see the fork on the road. And you see down that fork, it kind of keeps winding, and it actually kind of goes out. It seems like the fork is on like a bit of raised land, and it kind of goes down into this valley, and then it kind of works its way up again. And you see a little city, mainly wood buildings. There's sort of a log fence around parts of the city, and you can actually see from your vantage point that the road goes a little bit further, and then there's sort of open plains and a small forest towards the ocean, where the island this part of the island jets out a little bit more. Yeah, so you make your way over to the gates of New Valori, and you do see that there is sort of a sign that is painted, "Welcome to New Valori." Several little clusters of buildings here and there. The place is very quaint. There are people out and about. Some of them are just chatting. Others seem to be coming home from work. How would you like to situate yourself? You've come here to deliver this note, but do you know where you're going?
Should we look for an inn?
Mm-hmm. And then we can settle in, and then we can, I could begin preparations for the party, like making like little macaroni, like garlands and stuff.
Okay, we're going all out for this party.
Are we gonna have time for macaroni garlands?
Should we not do the gardens?
Well, I mean, I don't want to mess with the party planner if that's your grand vision.
Well, some parties have like little gardens.
Sure, I haven't been to one. Usually the parties I go to just involve a lot of drink.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes someone goes on a table and starts dancing. Sometimes that someone's me.
Okay. I'll get like glasses together then.
Well, I mean, you can do a macaroni garland. I don't mean to poo-poo your idea.
No, it's okay.
I feel like I've hurt the little fella's feelings.
Okay.
Let's find the inn first.
All right. Looking around, talking about. Could you make one of you or all of you? We'll make a group check. Give me an investigation check.
Oh, I'm good at those.
You see that the city is spread out where there's sort of a central cluster of buildings, and then there are like houses around one side and sort of a merchant district. There's a sort of tower-looking building in one corner. A larger building seems to be some kind of, I'm gonna say sawmill. It's intended to be a sawmill. I don't know if sawmills exist in fantasy. They do now. Or something equivalent. Give me your investigation checks.
13.
24.
12 on the dice. I think I'm +1.
I rolled 5.
Oh, by Grim.
I'm ready to party. That's where I'm at. I let my hair down. I'm ready.
Bygroom's just brushing out his hair. He just keeps cropping up with
It's
daisies.
just so much maintenance.
Well, on the right side of the city, you find that there's one tavern in this place. They got a lot of rooms. They got sort of a big open blech. They have a big open sort of, what's the word I want?
Common room?
Yes, they have a big open common room. Thank you. There's sort of all sorts of tables everywhere. It's called the Gnarled Oak.
Gnarled oak. How fitting. Gnarled.
And the sign for the establishment is actually, it almost looks like there is a branch growing out of the building that has the sign coming out of it. It is, on closer inspection, anyone with a high passive perception or investigation, it is actually built to look that way, but it's not actually like grown out of it. And the little sign is like a little tree, and where the knot in the tree would be is where the words are, and then they have...
Cute. How quaint.
It feels pretty fitting for a party of the champion of my league. I'm just saying.
Well, and didn't Rofier call Sylvanus the Oak Father? Practically serendipitous.
There are small little glass windows fashioned to look like tree knots. You can see there are people inside being a little jovial.
We gonna sleep here tonight? Should we get rooms?
I would assume so. Depends on how pricey they are.
Okay. I'll go inside. Go
Wait.
to Barkeep.
Why? Wait, maybe we should send Locke. You know, it's a little bit more charming.
Feel free.
I just don't want you to punch the bar hand.
You want me to do it?
Well, you're a smooth talker. Maybe you can get us a bit of a deal.
Okay. I'll go do it then.
He's gonna head inside.
All right, Locke. As you open the door, you're immediately met with music.
Hi, that's lovely. So it'd be a good place.
The vibe is very... As you're looking about the people, some of them are drinking, some of them are dancing in circles, arms intertwined. This place has a very big Irish pub kind of feel.
Oh, hell yes.
So I don't have to do a whole lot of party planning. It's already done. Okay.
It's gonna go up to wherever it looks like someone is working a desk.
Okay. Surprisingly, there's a sort of like a nook for a front counter, and there's actually a couple of coat racks there. There isn't a person there immediately, but you see that there is a little gnomish guy kind of running around. Very curly blonde hair, thick glasses on. Turn to meet you.
Hi.
Hi. What can I do for you?
We were just traveling through, and I was wondering if we could possibly get a room.
Yeah, we've still got plenty of rooms so far. How many rooms are you looking for?
Well, there's 4 of us, and I don't know if ideally they would like 4 different rooms. I'm the type who likes to have a bit of a sleepover, so I'm okay with 1 room. But if I'm thinking about them and what they might get up to tonight, they probably want their own places. So, 4 rooms if possible.
Okay. Single beds, double beds. What's your whole situation?
I'm fine with a single for myself, but everyone else might want a double bed.
Well, single beds are silver a night. Double beds are if it's just one room, one double bed, those are 2 silver. If you're looking for like a room with 2 double beds, that's actually 5 silver.
Okay. Here's the thing. We could totally afford that, but you see, I see that you have quite a lovely crowd here of people, and it seems that they quite enjoy a good song. And I myself, you can see,
He's gonna like point to the instruments he has on him.
I'm a bit of a musician myself.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
Not the Willem Dafoe. I'm a bit of a scientist myself.
Okay. So even with advantage, Locke rolled a natural 1 and a 9, but he has this lovely ability where he just gets a 10 on everything anyway.
Yeah.
And then so that's a 21.
Holy shit.
This motherfucker. It's the ones you're proficient in, right?
Mhm.
God damn.
It's the ones. It's
it's
just persuasion and deception. It's like charm stuff.
Oh yeah. No, you're fine. 21. It was well. All right, another musician. We could always use more song and dance. I can.
And I would totally do the performance at free cost if we could get maybe a bit off on the rooms, you know?
Sure. Well, let's figure out what kind of room situation you're gonna do and what you're gonna eat, and we'll figure out the charges afterwards.
Okay. All right, I'll go tell my friends then. And
Locke, give me an insight check.
Buddy. That's a 6.
6. You get the feeling like this person is telling you like, yeah, they like the idea, more music, more song. They're probably gonna. You think they're not gonna give you like a flat discount right away because like they don't know exactly how much you're gonna purchase, so they're gonna figure out how much they're willing to take off for you.
All right, I'm gonna go get my friends and better establish what that looks like. We also have someone who's pretty important who's coming, so
Oh,
a big party is great.
Okay.
So well, maybe bring out like some ale that's like pretty good, extra good. I don't know.
Well, we'll see what we have in store for you once you get situated.
Okay.
All right.
Friends. So I had the wonderful idea of possibly having one room for all of us to share, like a big sleepover. But then I thought to myself, I don't think they would really like to do that. So I got 4 different rooms for us. I got you double beds in case you want to share them with someone. I'm going to take a single for myself. But I'm going to perform here tonight so that we could get some money off on the food and the alcohol that we drink.
That is so much information all at once.
Oh, thanks.
It's because I'm such a good party planner.
You're an excellent party planner. All right.
So we can come on in if you want to just tell him what kind of room you want. I didn't decide for you.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, that'll work.
We just tell them we're with the party of Locke.
I didn't give him my name, but I'll come in with you. Also, Bygram, can you like stand up a little straight and puff your chest out a little bit?
Yeah, sure. I mean, if that's what you get on my... Okay, yeah. You
look good.
Yeah, oh, thank you. It's the glow of my leaky, you know?
Good, I hope that aura spreads.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm in the sunlight. I'm sure.
Mm.
I'm sure. Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Are we going in?
Well, definitely. It's weird to stand out here. Go inside.
Right.
Okay.
The temptation to just like jab Vigram in the side is so strong.
Just a quick little.
Don't do it.
Yeah,
I told them
to
he was an
deflate
important
him.
person.
Okay, I'm resisting.
I'm just
Fia does
different,
it.
you know. What was that for? I
Fia jabs him in the side to see if he'll flinch.
got my chest up, back straight. Like what? What did I do?
You always have to be ready, by Grim. You never know when to attack my top end. Sneak attack.
It's not the party I thought I was going to enter, but it's okay.
All right, the four of you head inside the gnarled oak, and yeah, it's a lively place. There's a different assortment of tables. There's a bar section. You can sit stools. You can sit at a bench. You can sit in the corner in a circular table, wherever you'd like. You see that there's a couple of half elves that are sort of just dancing. Their arms are intertwined. There is a dwarvish woman in the corner, and she's got some sort of, I think it's like a cello or a violin. She's playing music. Spattering of people here and there, drinking, laughing. Some of them putting up their dukes, but then slapping each other on the shoulders and just having a laugh.
This seems like my kind of place.
I'm glad you like it.
I love it. Can't wait to get rowdy later. I wonder if they know the Drunken Sailor song.
I'm sure they do.
We'll have to see if we can maybe make up some new verses.
What?
I'm gonna go over to the person that Locke was talking to while they're talking about being rowdy.
Okay. This, as you guys walk in, this person was sort of like taking care of a couple of like patrons and everything, and eventually, like, sort of in time, walks up to the counter, gets in, kind of turn to them. They look at you. Yeah. So you're the ones with the rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. What kind of rooms are the four of you looking for? Got you down for a single room. Gives you a cheeky smile, like just because he's the kind of smile a retail worker has to give someone.
Oh.
Doesn't reach his eyes.
They're just dead inside.
He doesn't
Just,
seem dead inside, but he's giving you a polite smile as he waits.
Single room is fine.
All right, that's 2 single rooms. Okay.
Yeah, I'll take a single room as well, just like a
All
bigger
right.
bed. I kind of.
Okay.
It's a long
With
story.
you a double bedroom. Cool. All right. And for you, Miss, points to Theo.
Suddenly I have no idea. Let's say, you know what? We'll be stuck on a boat soon. Give me the double bed. I like to sprawl.
Okay. You're right. Well, for your rooms, that's going to be 6 silver, but we'll figure out what you're getting for drinks. But we got that noted down.
Could I have a drink
Sure.
now?
Yeah, go take a seat.
You know, his music is worth a lot more than that. Just saying.
Oh, well, we'll see. I mean, I don't know him, haven't heard before, so we'll get him playing soon.
Sure. While I'm here, I'm looking for somebody.
Okay. What kind of person are you looking for?
Girl named Carmilla.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check for me.
I'm so good at those, I think. Hey, but I rolled a 15.
Ooh, okay. I think your charisma is a +1, so that's a 16. It's like, Carmilla, and I'm gonna roll a die. He's gonna do a little history check. I just have to find something to roll in. I won't make. Oh, actually. That didn't really roll. Okay. Carmilla, can I ask what your affiliation with this person is?
I found something that belongs to her.
Oh, okay. Kind of raises a bit of an eyebrow. Well, did you need to see her immediately?
Yeah, we're heading out of town tomorrow morning.
All right. Well, huh. And how do you know? How do you know her?
Her name was on the item I'm giving to her.
Huh. Well, there's only one Carmilla here in Valori. She's actually the owner of this establishment. Huh.
So she's around then.
I'll go see if she is. Take a seat. I'll get someone to take your order, and I'll go see if she's around.
Great.
And you watch as he sort of like keeping an eye on you guys, like a little bit here and there. He makes his way to like the back of the room and like goes through the door. But yeah. You just get your seats. A half-elf girl with sort of like long, kind of neat but slightly still wild hair comes to meet you. Kind of bright orange eyes. Hi. I'm Tannerith. What can I get for all of you tonight?
Ale.
All right.
I would like an ale as well, please.
2
Ale
ales.
as well.
Oh yeah, I'll take an ale too, and
3 ales. Okay.
4.
4 ales. All right. All right. A round of ales. That will be, well, you're getting 4. So that will be. That will be just 4 copper.
Add it to our tab.
All right. On the tap. Okay. She goes off. Comes back with ale. Do you need anything to eat?
What's on the stove today?
She lists off a very number of like meat pies, sort of an assortment of grilled veggies, potatoes.
All 3 kinds of potatoes for me.
Yeah.
Can I get like a little soup in one of those bread bowls, please?
Spinning.
We don't have any bread bowls currently, but I can get you soup and bread.
I would just make a bread bowl.
I guess I'll take a potatoes and some meat pie.
We should have taken that jug.
I thought you did take the jug. Oh.
I thought it was one item only.
Oh. The cauldron. Yes.
Yeah.
Did you guys pick up a jug anywhere else? Okay, cool.
We did. It makes mayo.
Yes.
Which you can now drink.
You can. The new update 1.6. You can drink mayo. In D&D.
You shouldn't have to.
Finally. No. And for you, miss, anything?
The pie is fine.
All right. Put it on the tab, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay. A bit of time goes by. Your food comes, and kind of almost on time with you guys getting your food. You watch as your little gnomish guy comes up with this older looking human woman. She's got these big thick glasses. She's got sort of like graying blonde hair done up into a bun. She's got a shawl that is sort of stitched to almost look like it's kind of vines or wood. It kind of cuts off like halfway down and goes like further down her body. She's got a dark blue dress. I heard there was someone who wanted to see me. It has something for me.
You, Carmilla?
Yes, I'm Carmilla. I'm Carmilla Flintwood. Who might you be?
Just traveling through, but maybe there's somewhere quieter I can talk to you.
Give me a persuasion check.
19 on the dice.
She motions. Here, head into my sitting room.
Sure.
So, and just so you know, he will be following us as well. He's a bit of a caretaker for me.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so the three of you start to go back to this room. And it's just at
I'll
the
be
back.
right back.
Do you want one of us to come with you?
I won't be long.
Okay. If you're long, I'll find that gnome.
Okay.
The low gnome kind of stiffens up a little bit. So the three of you head into this little room at the back. She opens the door. Sorry, the young gnome opens the door for her. Grandma ain't doing shit. There's a little room in here. There is a sort of like fire pit, but it's protected with like stone. There's like a couple of like cushioned sitting chairs. She sits down and kind of motions you forward.
Yeah, sorry, this is kind of abrupt. I know you don't have any idea who I am, and frankly, it doesn't really matter, but we were in the mines yesterday.
What were you doing in the mines? They've been closed for decades.
Yeah, you saw that big guy I was with. He was kind of instructed to go there, clear it of the corruption.
By the mayor? By the military?
No, different authority. Higher, some would say. It doesn't matter, really. I found this. I'll give her the letter.
She takes it from you, and she doesn't open it just yet, but looks at you and says, "What is this?" Where did you find this? In the mines, you said?
Yeah.
You watch as she studies the paper. There are little the paper almost has like little bits of scrawling on the sides that she's thumbing with. Sort of like she recognizes it.
I don't really know. Not very good at this sort of thing, but I just thought not knowing is worse. You probably already guessed it's been a long time, but your brother, he died there.
She swallows hard at that. Oh, I held out for hope for a little bit, but I can't say that I didn't think that he would still be around, so yes. You watch as she starts to open the letter and starts to read it.
I didn't find anything else of his except I'll pull 5 gold from my pocket.
And the 5 gold you pull, I think you would have kept this maybe separate because the coins seem to be a little bit older. And so as you hand them to her, she kind of presses her hands along the coins, sort of almost kind of running them around the symbols on there. You didn't have to do this, but
I have lost a sibling too, so I just thought it's better to know. Not knowing is its own kind of hell.
You're very right. What was your name?
Ty.
Oh, thank you, Ty. It means a lot to me to get this closure, and I'm glad to at least have confirmation to know what happened to my brother.
I wish it could be better news, but he had that money set aside for you, so it seemed like he was probably excited to see you too, if that's any consolation.
It is.
Well, I can go now.
Puts a hand on your shoulder. Well, thank you.
Sure.
She turns to the gnome. Make sure whatever tab she has is taken care of. This should be more than enough to cover it. You know, sometimes we lose family, but in my brother's absence, I've made new family, whether they have been friends or adopted or children of my own. You said you've lost someone, and sometimes losing someone can open the door for you to let others into your life as family.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yep. I'll see myself out.
She
Just
kind of
awkwardly leave.
Yeah. She turns to the fire that she has and just contemplates it.
big breath on the other side of the door before sitting down at the table again.
All right. During this time, Locke, do you perform at all? Or
Uh,
do you wait to finish dinner and then wait for Ty to come back so you can
I don't want
perform?
to I don't want to go up there and stop the ladies playing cello, you know? I thought maybe there would be a set amount of time that we each have to
Do you
play.
want me to warm up the crowd with the drunken sailor? It gets everybody really amped. Most people know at least one verse of it, and I'm very excited.
Listen, I don't want to ruin the ladies' performance, so maybe we'll wait
I
until
think they'll
Ty
hop
comes
into
back.
it. I think they'll be cool with it, I promise. They seem really fun. I've had already a couple of drinks.
Yes, in the time Ty has been gone, you've had... How many rounds have all of you had?
I've had one because I still want to be a good performer.
Probably like 3 for Bygram.
All right, 2 of you are 3 in. It's not bad ale.
Okay.
I'm just excited. Fia so badly wants to lead a song.
All right. You just start singing it?
You know what? You know what I do? Okay, ready?
Yeah.
They're playing, and I just start rhythmically thumping my tankard, and then I start. How does it go? 1 second. 1 second. I have to pause
She's
the music
drunk.
that I have playing.
She got her own song.
Because it throws me off. Okay, and he goes. What do we
What
do
will we
with the
do with the
drunken sailor? What do you do with the drunken sailor? What do you do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning, put him in a leaky boat, make him bail it. Put him in a leaky boat, make him bail it. Put him in a leaky boat, make him bail it. Early in the morning, what do we do with it? And she just starts leading.
Roll a performance check with advantage.
Oh, fun! Yay! Oh, that's the same number twice, team.
Oh.
Even though I forgot the lyrics partway through.
You
What am
got
I
this.
doing? Performance?
Yes.
19.
All right. These people who, a lot of them look like they are clear cutters, they're farmsmen, they're lumberjacks. They all kind of
Hell yeah.
none of them are sailors, but they immediately start singing with you. And you see there's someone with a percussion instrument who's just shaking these not really maracas, but sort of. There's someone with a flute. I'm thinking they're a mixture of maracas and those little Chinese little drums with the little balls on the side that spin back and forth. So it's something. Don't know if I don't know if this instrument is real or not, but hey.
It's real now.
Yeah, you get them riled up and you hand it over to Luck.
Oh,
yeah, after so I'll do a couple of rounds and then I'll just sort of
They all cheer. Some of the other musicians take a break because you kind of don't want to play for too long. And so while they take a break, everyone's still kind of feeling a vibe, but no music's playing.
Go on, Locke. I warmed him up.
Okay.
He is gonna go up very nervously because Fia just got everyone really excited.
And be like, hi.
If there was a mic, it would yeah.
Please enjoy this song.
And
Woo!
Locke is going to play a song that is similar to Pumped Up Kicks in that the vibe and the lyrics don't match.
All these other kids with their pumped up squids.
And the song is really upbeat to follow the what Fia was trying to put down.
But the lyrics are
but the lyrics are about a pack of wolves who were all separated and then came together again. And that's what he's doing.
Roll me a performance check.
Okay. I just want to double check that he.
Go Locke!
Let's go, Locke.
Where's all your little specialty stuff, buddy? Not that. Oh, okay. Cool. 24.
24. Yeah. The crowd kind of vibes with it. Some of it is them riding the waves of the hype. Some of them are just like, yeah, I'm a wolf.
Oh, jeez.
It's like when people like are vibing with their song and they're just like, yeah, me too. And it's like, no, not you too, but like, go off.
Yeah, it's when you're singing the lyrics to Pumped Up Kicks and then you're like,
Wait a minute.
wait a second.
I have a specific gripe here. So in one of my like art school classes, right, we had to design an album, and it was supposed to we were supposed to have like a genre and stuff. And I made like a sort of like upbeat like punk album, but it was like upbeat, but the lyrics were kind of dour. And my teacher was like, those things are two things that clash. That kind not exist in real life. And I'm like, you motherfucker. There are so many songs that are that.
Yeah.
And I'm vindicated here.
Vindication.
He'll take a little bow and be like, thank you, I'll be back later. Please, tip your bod.
Literally people in the crowd start howling.
Oh,
It's Via's people.
They're howling. They're like slamming on the
He's
counters.
gonna like tip his tri-horn to be like,
Thank you.
Thea will throw a gold.
Don't want your money, Thea.
You don't know it's from me.
Ty,
I'm marking off a gold block.
You get off. You get out of the room. Jesus. You leave the sitting room and are able to catch Locke's performance and kind of slide back in while all this is going on.
Okay.
I am definitely up dancing. I just want to say.
Are you just like dancing on a table? Are you like
Not
dancing on the stage?
Not on the table yet. I'm in the crowd with the people. We're mosh pitting.
How much has she had?
5:00 in the afternoon.
Only 3. This is great.
So this is
You
her.
somehow
Only
see me
3.
now though with like another tanker.
3 drinks for you.
Like my tankard is still on the table, but I have a new one in the crowd.
Maybe 4.
4, yeah. She's going for it. Locke performed. I'm not really a wolf, but life's good.
Great. He did good.
Yeah, you got the kids. You got them excited to be wolves, and I didn't. Well, no, I mean, Locke's always been good at performing, so it's nice to see him shine. Mm-hmm.
Is Locke coming back to the table, or is he performing again?
no, he's coming back. He did his song.
He didn't.
Like,
He didn't say.
you could see he looks as nervous as when he went on stage coming off stage.
That was great.
I don't know. I think it could have went better. There's people howling at me, and I don't know if I was ready for that.
That's understandable, but the fact that they were so into your song, says it was good.
I think it might have been thanks to Fia, She got the crowd going, and now she's in there, and she's like...
She is
Look
in
at her.
there. Yeah.
There's not even anyone playing any music.
Yeah, she's totally.
I think she
She's
just,
gone.
it's her own music, you know?
That's nice. Everyone should have their own music, you know?
I just howl again.
A couple of people will howl with you. She's got her AirPods in.
Yeah. You got it though.
Yeah,
Ah,
it was good.
thank-
Sorry I wasn't howling.
Oh, that's okay. It was a bit unexpected, to be honest. I'm gonna try to play another song later, probably. We'll see.
You should.
Okay.
They already like you.
Mm. It's nice here.
Yeah. And, you know, judging by Fia being only, it might be 5 actually now drinks in.
It's 7.
There's 2 cups in that hand.
I think she's here to stay, so you might have a long, might have a long night.
I should probably drink another drink. And Bygram, do you have any requests?
Oh, I mean, I'm down for whatever you wanna sing. I mean, I would say sing some farmer tunes, but I don't know if you know any. It's fine.
I could, check my book and see if I could do that for you.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Can you sing Fireball?
Yes.
I'm
Now
missing Wagon Wheel.
I'm just gonna sing all of Korn's discography.
Just a little luck.
That's not Corn, but yeah.
But we'll take it.
We'll take it.
I want Locke to go.
It's Locke just going up there like,
Let the bodies hit the floor. Anyway, what else do you want to do to party, you know?
I mean, this is enough. I mean, I got food, I got a good drink, I got entertainment. I'm pretty
pretty
pleased.
To be your wingman?
Huh? No, I'm. What? You stunned me. No, it's not. It's not that. I don't want to put you in like a uncomfortable
No.
situation. You
I
know.
wouldn't be. I would just be like that guy over there, champion of my leaky.
Oh.
Total brawn.
There are some luscious ladies and luscious lads in this establishment if you'd like.
Oh.
Working class people.
That guy looks like he lifts tires. Wheels, not tires.
He lifts so he looks tired.
He's like, I could lift dumbbells, but instead I just do all this farm work.
Yeah.
He's got overalls and they're slightly like left open.
Scandalous. Oh.
I think he should reevaluate, to be honest.
You can see that there's a bit of where the shirt kind of like shifts. You can see there's a bit of a farmer's tan.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
You know what? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. We didn't know what we were getting into. It's fine.
He's got these flowing, wavy locks.
I've seen him on the cover of a book.
Well, what kind of book would he be on?
Farmer's Monthly.
I didn't read the contents inside.
Oh, I see.
I just saw it. He was like with a lady and she was like holding onto his leg and he had a pitchfork.
Called Love's Harvest Bounty.
It's like Eat, Pray, Love.
Oh no.
I was going to make a horrible joke, but I wouldn't.
What was the joke?
Don't worry about it.
Think
I'm
about
scared
the
of it.
title of the book.
I'm gonna go get more food while this conversation finishes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any requests?
I did my time.
Me. Maybe something about rain.
Okay. There's this really wonderful man who, he was quite eccentric, and when you think of him, the color purple comes into to mind a little bit, and he went by one name, but I can't remember that one. But I do remember very, very specifically a symbol. So I'll sing that one for you.
Great.
Which means I'm gonna have to bring the vibe down now.
That'll be the closing song.
Yeah, maybe at the end of the night when they're all drunk.
When Bygram wants to dance with the overalls guy.
Yeah.
Maybe let's no.
Okay.
It's not my speed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go sing Purple Rain.
Right now? Oh, you're waiting until the end of the night.
Imagine that vibe's got weird.
I'm dancing. If I see Locke get up, I will go over to Locke and I'll be like, come, go and dance. It's fun.
I got to perform. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. Find a partner.
Mia starts looking around to whoever is close. Does it look like there's like a lot of couples on the floor? Like if Locke gets up and starts playing Purple fucking Rain.
Locke gets up and
There's
goes,
single to mingle. I'm sure there's some couples, but there's mingle and singles here. You have to take your pick. You got elves, you got gnomes, you got dwarves, you got the occasional tiefling.
Again, if there was a microphone, Locke would be like,
all right, everybody. We're gonna slow it down.
Oh no.
Counterpoint. What if Locke's voice just makes these noises because of the
I mean,
throat?
it does.
Hey,
That's amazing.
there you go.
But you know what? I hope you all enjoy this. Snuggle up to someone who is important to you. Doesn't have to be a lover. Could be a friend.
Feels weirdly targeted. Fia is just gonna look around in the crowd of people already dancing to see if anyone looks at her.
Make some kind of check.
Make a persuasion.
Make a persuasion check. I don't know.
Guys,
This
if I
could be
roll a 1, this is gonna be very embarrassing.
roll a 1. I need.
She's
you
gonna
to-
have to sit down. It'll be very sad.
Okay, but someone requested a song about rain. Just saying.
Persuasion. 17.
17. There's this.
Neither of those two are getting up, so I'm not gonna walk over.
Yeah, fine, all right.
Sticks in the
There-
mud.
There is this tiefling girl who she's sort of like a light teal, and her horns kind of like they kind of go up and together, and she's got like kind of flowy dark green hair, kind of violet eyes. She kind of whips you with her tail and just kind of like finger guns at you.
Wow. It's my kind of person.
I mean, that seems on par for someone who loves women.
Yeah.
No, if she is offering, I will dance with her.
She dances with you.
All right.
As Locke plays purple. I don't.
For
Violet
copyright
rain.
reasons, Locke is gonna change the lyrics to be about a color that is in Ty's skin.
Well,
So,
Ty
like-
is Super Saiyan right now, so you got a couple of choices.
Orange isn't a good, like, it doesn't flow off the tongue
Orange
like purple
rain.
If
rain.
anything.
Chartreuse
Like
rain.
sanguine rain.
Oh, that's yeah. You know, I like that.
Speaks a little more of the violence.
It's a little bit metal.
I mean, take purple rain, make it metal. I'm down.
Oh, I don't know. Yellow rain also not a
No.
good vibe.
No.
Not
Absolutely not. No.
great.
Let's not worry about it.
Let's not think too much about this.
We're gonna sing that song.
Okay.
And,
Roll me a performance check.
okay, it's scary.
Got this, buddy.
Hey.
Absurd. 30.
Wow. People, you open a side of people's hearts that they didn't realize they were keeping closed.
Oh shit.
And people are sort of at first like, okay, and they're like, wow, this is beautiful music, and they're like, wow, this is beautiful music. As they really pour themselves into their drinks, and they're just processing a bunch of things, but are just like, you know, when you listen to a song that's sad because you want to feel something, and you're like, I really shouldn't, but like I need to. Yeah. People really appreciate the music. You get tipped like 10 copper and 5 silver.
Oh, that's pretty good for a little podunk town.
Look at me. 10 copper.
At some point, Raslin and Moria come in, and they're just like, and like, they kind of just arms up, like, what is happening? And they kind of just shuffle over to Byram and Ty, and are like, so what's happening? There's people swaying to the music. We kind of left Rofier in charge of the group of people. He's gonna take them to Elbow, but we thought we'd join up with you guys. What?
Yeah.
Listen, I skipped most of my early adult life as a wolf, so I didn't really do any of this. What's happening?
Oh, well, you know, Locke just opened a lot of people's hearts. You know, that's all. It's really beautiful. Yeah,
on
really,
him. I
really
knew
beautiful. Yeah.
I knew the little guy had it in him. So this is partying?
Look,
Yeah.
another round of drunken sailor.
Oh boy.
Let's go with that one.
Yeah, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
I think.
I also think Ty is slipping outside.
Okay.
As the wolf girl and friend come in.
7.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, maybe we do sober sailor this time.
You are so deep in it, and you're maybe a little too deep in it. It's the mixture of the alcohol and the rapid movement.
Mm-hmm. Does anyone have prestidigitation? No?
Someone hands you some breath mints. Breath mintation!
Thank you, sir.
Breath
The next chance is for you.
Okay.
Oh my.
Ty, you head outside. Are you just getting alone time, or are you just... Okay.
Yeah. If Locke's 30 performance on a sad song that Ty requested to think about her sister, I think she's gonna go outside.
Okay. Byram, yeah, you're here with the two other girls, and they're just asking you questions. So like, oh, that's a different accent. All right. I can't get this one ever on the first try. Well, so like, is this how you guys usually party? You should.
It's kind of. I mean, not. I mean,
it's a vibe.
it's kind of our first big party, so yeah. So this is a first for us. You know, this is. I think Locke in his element. Fia's. Oh, I think I might need to go grab Fia.
Yeah, I think she might need a timeout.
Yeah, I'll go. You can watch the table.
Sure.
I'll make sure Fia's okay. Ty should be. Fuck, did she go?
She looked like she needed some fresh air. Stuff.
Oh. Yeah.
What with the glowing and the fact that this place is pretty. I don't think any of the windows are open. I'm gonna just crack one of these little.
Oh yeah. That'll help a lot. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. You should probably order some food, or I guess have what's left. I don't know.
Look
We have a
over
tab.
and Raslin
It's
has
fine.
like scrounged up leftovers and it's like.
Oh.
It is normal.
You can. No, you can go,
right.
go do your, yeah, you can, yeah. We'll go with something else.
You're watching, like, she's just like taking people's like leftovers and just like, oh.
No.
She eyes
got that dog in her.
She eyes someone. She's like, I was a dog for 40 years. Listen.
Yeah, we know. we can. Yeah, I'll just go get Fia. I think Locke's about to do another song soon. So.
All right, gang.
Yeah.
As the night goes on, I think you celebrate in various different ways. Some of you have to get tucked in a little early.
I don't want to go.
Gotta go.
Vigram's taking you like up the stairs, and you're like halfway between like puking in your mouth, and you're like,
Baby.
Just don't.
I'll have another drink for you, Fia.
I'll have just a quick nap, and then I'll be right back, Locke.
Okay.
Yeah, you take a quick nap. Mm-hmm.
And I think eventually, yeah, night comes to take you, and all of you eventually simmer down and make your way to bed. And that's where we'll end for tonight's session.
Oh.
Expect the hangover.
Yeah. Oh boy. Well, thanks for coming to this episode, everyone. Episode 52 of Charisma Saving Show. We hope you enjoyed and had a fun time. Share us with your friends. Tell us what you like, what you don't like. Give us reviews on, I don't know where you can give us reviews, but give us reviews.
On Spotify.
Spotify. I don't know if Spotify does reviews. I honestly never check. But
Yelp. Google.
Oh no.
Just like see someone at a party and go like, hey. This podcast.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Share us with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Share us with your enemies.
Like D&D.
Play Purple Rain at a gathering and then just mention.
Yeah.
A really great segue.
Exactly. Anyways, good night, everyone.
Oh,
We'll see you on the high seas next episode.